I got a hug for you, Reverend. Don't you worry. You didn't have to ask on the mic. You could have been got this hug. Now, I noticed that all of you mentioned our village youngins and our youth throughout the city as a part of what really makes us one heart, one love, one community. We also know that there is a portion of our youth that are using their just brilliant minds and idle hands to definitely do the devil's work. So I want to ask our panel, throughout your work in the community, what are you doing to reduce crime, reduce truancy, and elevate our village youth?
I can start with this one. We run an entire community center that's named KATHON in Tuaso. It means Safe Places Link Hearts, and we welcome all of our youth participants in the community, and we give them a safe, nurturing space where they can actually be kids, be authentic, and we don't shy away from those conversations that people think kids are too young to have. We keep them engaged by giving them an active voice in our space. Sometimes you might walk in and it looks like organized chaos, because our youth participants actually, they might run us a little bit. They might have us being minions in the space, because we really want them to be engaged and have a voice in what it is that we say or do, to the point that we have a youth panel that tells us the different things that the kids want to do in our community, and we have an 89% retention rate. They come to us even on days when they don't have school, and we just make it as safe and nurturing as possible. They design it themselves, they run it themselves, they feed themselves. We are just here to support them and answer the questions that they might go to their peers to answer, which we want them to, but we don't want them to in some instances. So just creating that space where they can really be kids and feel and learn and grow together.
Jojo, before we move on, for you, we were talking before we started this panel about the importance of the actual community showing up with fundage, a couple coins, but also in presence and volunteering. So can you speak a little bit to how that also helps run what you're doing at FAMBC?
Yes, we have lots of volunteer opportunities. There's mentorship, there's possibilities for the board level. Volunteers are what keeps the center going, and what keeps the kids engaged also. The one most important thing that kids need is time and consistency and routine. And when they have that, and when they know that you care and that you're going to consistently show up, they are going to come and show up themselves. Just to talk a little bit about our process getting here today. Sorry if I'm taking up too much time, but we ran into some kids when we were canvassing yesterday, and when we initially saw them on the street, they weren't really paying us any attention. Then we walked back this way, they had their ball, and we kind of took their ball away, and they were the first ones here this morning. So building those connections, letting people know that you're interested and really wanting to get involved and engage with them is amazing. And you can always volunteer. We're here Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. during the after school program, all day, year round. We're here. Come get at us.
Thank you. Would anyone else on the panel like to share what they're doing?